Back in the day of running uh, amok, running around in the world, I did some really bad things, and I had a hit that was put on my head. And one day, shortly after I was saved, a man came up and he was walking, and I knew he was one of the ones that had the hit out or hit on me. Amen. And I saw him walking, and I knew what he was. I figured what he was going to do, and I just basically told him, "You do what you got to do. I know where I am. I know who I am in God now." And the craziest thing ever happened. He just stuck out his hand, shook my hand, and said it squashed. Turned around and walked away, and I never saw the dude again. Amen. You see, God may not give you all the worldly possessions that we've always desired or that we look for, but He will give you a new you, amen. A new person, a new outlook on life. I don't know about you, but when I got saved, I, it, I've heard people testify that the clouds seemed whiter, the sky seemed bluer, the trees seemed greener. Amen. And to me, it was that exact same feeling. Amen. Everything seemed brighter. I even began to be able to smell flowers. You know what I mean? Before I didn't even, like people say, stop and smell the roses. I didn't have time to stop and smell nothing. Amen. But his beauty just came alive once he renewed this old man. Amen. In Deuteronomy 31:6, it says, "Be strong and of good courage. Do not fear nor be afraid of them. For the Lord your God, He is the one who goes with you. He will not leave you nor forsake you." I know, I know when we have friends and stuff, I'll just, when you got married, amen, you counted on those vows that your wife isn't going to leave you. Your husband isn't going to leave you. Amen. We count on those vows, and we say, okay, you made a promise to me on our wedding day. You're not going to cheat on me. You're not going to leave me no matter how rough things get. But look at the percentage of the world, amen. How many marriages have ended in divorce? But we serve a God that will never divorce us. Amen. He promises us that He'll never leave us or forsake us. And we serve a God that can't lie. So if He can't lie, then His word must be true, and He won't leave us. No matter how terrible we act, how poor we get, amen, how sick we get, God's not going to leave us. And I'm smiling and laughing because I know how easy it is for people today to say, look, I'm not going to make that marriage vow. Because if things get going rough, I want an escape route. Amen? But God's never looked for an escape route in us. He even, like I said before, He took His Son and made a way. Amen? For Him to be with us forever. When His Son died, that veil was torn. And we have open communication with Him. Amen?